What's going on, everybody? My name is Jason. I work at All Out Bikes in Four Oaks, North Carolina, and every day for the month of December I'm going to be pulling bikes out from my personal collection. They're going to be collectible bikes, they're going to be rare bikes, or just plain unique. So be sure to subscribe to see what comes next. Well, today's bike of the day is a very unique mountain bike. This is a early mountain bike. It's from 1991, okay, and it's a Gary Fisher Montare. It's a really interesting bike. If you'll notice the chainstay, it's got a really weird rear end on there, so the chainstay is actually above the chain versus below. This is using Tongay chromoly tubing, which is really nice tubing. We're going to have a chromoly fork. We're going to have an 1.25 inch headset, which is larger than the industry standard today. We're going to have Rhea double-walled aluminum rims, Dior 3-piece cranks, a Shimano Dior DX rear derailleur. It's going to be a 21 speed, but just a very, very unique bike that I'm glad I have. I've been wanting something like this for years, and I actually met Gary Fisher whenever I was at a Trek show in Texas, and he was a very interesting guy. We had been at the show. We were kind of finishing up, and I had a stack of catalogs in my arm, and this really kind of interesting guy came up to me. He was wearing a hat and he was wearing sunglasses inside, and I remember him quite well because this guy, it was kind of dark in there, but this guy insisted on wearing sunglasses, and he started talking to me, and we talked for over 5 minutes, like 5-10 minutes, and he was asking me if I enjoyed the show, and I said I was, and we just kind of talked kind of back and forth for a little bit, and then he ended up leaving. Well, the guys that I went to the show with came running up to me, and they were like, "Well, what did he say?" And they were acting all excited, and I was wondering why in the world they were acting like that. And I was like, "We just talked. Why?" And they were like, "That was Gary Fisher." And I was like, "Really?" And I looked at the stack of books in my arm, and I found the Gary Fisher book, and I turned it over on the back, and there was a picture of Gary Fisher on the back of that catalog, and I had just been talking to him, and I didn't even have any idea who he was, so I kind of felt like an idiot there, but that was really cool. That was meeting Gary Fisher, and you could tell he's just a very down-to-earth guy, and I really love his bikes. So that's why I actually, ever since then, I started paying more attention to the Gary Fisher bikes, and they were really cool. I mean, they had some really weird things going on, but it was very innovative, and some of it works and some of it doesn't. And without Gary Fisher, the bike industry would be completely different. But that's the bike of the day, and that's my little story, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, leave me a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And stay tuned for stop back by tomorrow to see what we pull out next. So I'll see you then. Thanks.